Bro,
Go.
stop. All right, welcome back to the Reelest podcast. I don't even know what goddamn episode we're on. I mean, it's got to be like 12 or 13 or something. It's a
like
high
10,
number.
I think.
No, we're not.
Dude.
Or are we on 10? We
I-
might be on 10.
I'll look it up right now.
No, we're on 12. We're on 12. We have 11 videos, so this is our 12th, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty
Are we
confident.
getting a little too high for you, Brayden? I know
Yeah,
you're like
it's
I'm young,
number
so
12. We're already starting with this. We're already
All right.
We can count as many numbers as there is MCU products.
That's true. And right now there's
notice
74?
the language.
There's 74.
Notice the language. Products.
There's 74.
Product.
There's literally 74, bro. Like
There's no way there's 74.
there is, including TV seasons. There
Sure.
is. All right.
Individual seasons?
Yes, you should count individually. They count projects. All right, shut up. We're not doing this. All right, we have
listen
4
here.
movies. We watched 4 movies. We also have a
And
guest on the
also-
pod.
Yo, what's up?
So we got
That's
Gustavo
That's Sam.
up here.
Gustavo's
Gustavo.
I'm
Gustavo's
not,
right
I'm not
there.
again.
Sam's down here,
I'm
and
no-
Ben's diagonal. That's everyone's position.
I'm on my screen. I'm where you just pointed to Ben, where Ben is.
Well, that's the order: Gustavo, Sam, Ben. All right, cool.
I'm here.
Cool.
I'm
Cool.
here.
So
We watched
I don't
we
know.
watched 4 movies,
4
all pretty much
movies.
the same quality.
Yeah.
yeah,
Mostly
yeah,
they are like the same quality. Yeah. Okay.
That's kind of a
whatever.
good point. Yeah. All right. So first
Okay.
up, we're gonna talk about
Wake Up Dead Man.
Yeah, Wake Up Dead Man is the newest movie I think that we
That's
watched.
out of 3. What do you mean? Yeah, it is.
I
Why do
wasn't-
you have to think about that?
I forgot about the other. Okay, yeah, no, it's absolutely
No, Gosford Park's the newest one. Gosford Park's the newest one, bro.
No, guys. You guys are forgetting. High Plains Drifter is the newest one.
True.
Actually, Avatar 3 is the newest one.
That's true.
Yeah.
We could do a quick segue to
Yeah.
Avatar 3 if we wanted to. Because oh wait, no, that's not
If
seen it.
we're
I
gonna
refuse to
do
watch
it, it
Avatar.
would probably be at the end.
I refuse to watch Avatar.
Probably like at the end.
I'm never watching Avatar. I'm never watching it. I'm not gonna watch it.
Until we get the Criterion Collection.
Like I didn't even like the new one, and I'm just like, you're such a dork, bro.
I just don't care. I really don't care. I care so little. I'm not watching. I'm not gonna like sit myself
But
sit
he
down.
cares so much that he's still talking
Yeah,
about it.
But
I can, you know what? You mugged me there. You did.
you could use that philosophy
Let's just-
for literally any
Let's
movie ever.
talk about Josh O'Connor. Let's talk about Daniel Craig. Talk about
All
Glenn
right,
Davis.
I
let's
agree.
talk about Wake
I
Up
agree.
Dead Man. This is I would probably argue my favorite Knives Out movie so far. I know it might be a hot take, but
The original one is still better, but yes, I think it's definitely better than the second one.
They're all 3 rough.
Yeah.
I mean, Glass Onion is like a 5. Knives Out is like maybe a 6.5, and this one was like a 6.
oh wait, he's doing like tens.
Knives Out
I was
is
like
like
5.
like
Damn.
Yeah, I think the first one's like a 7 probably, and I
Yeah.
think this one's probably like a 6 as well. It's like
I think it was a good performance from Daniel Craig.
They're all mostly just like the same for me.
I really enjoyed this one. Some of this is definitely like
I liked it too. I mean, I do love a good whodunit. You know, I'm a fiend for them.
I'm a
I'm
huge
easily
fan
entertained.
of like the mystery genre. Yeah, I also think this is the longest one, right? Or if it's not the longest one, it feels like the longest one.
It is. I
It
think.
is. It's like
It had
it's
a
over
good-
2 hours, is it not?
It's 2
Yeah, it
hours
is.
25. Yeah.
I think it had a good mystery.
Yeah,
I
145.
it had I think
Glass
that the,
Onion was 140 minutes.
Well, I don't
Okay.
think the mystery was very good, but I think that it was. I don't think the movie was really about the mystery at all in a lot of senses.
Well,
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was like the one where it was like the least focus on like that actual like mystery and getting down to it out of all the 3 of them.
I did enjoy Josh O'Connor's performance a lot, though. He was really good as just a disgruntled priest. I'm a sucker for good disgruntled priest movies. I watched Winter Light is really good. I just watched First Reformed, and that was really good. So like,
Great.
Yes, I watched it.
Putting some good
Winter
old
Light.
Robert
Okay, you said you've
Robert
seen First
Bresson
Reformed?
in. I've seen First Reformed, yeah.
Yeah, Winter Light. You guys like, oh, he kind of stole a lot of stuff from Winter Light and First Reformed.
Well, First Reformed. I mean,
He did. He
First
stole.
Reformed,
I don't know what we're talking about. I'm already lost. Someone quick, bring it back to a Marvel movie.
So it's kind of like how an Ant-Man in the Wasp Quantumania, he says, I hate you 3000, and he's like,
That don't happen.
it's-
That don't happen.
Oh, really? It doesn't happen.
Man in the Lost Quantumania is like a Spy Kids sequel, but not as good as Spy Kids.
Yeah, every Spy Kids movie is better than.
No. The fourth one's really good. And the fifth one. You forgot they even made a fifth one, didn't you? You forgot.
Brayden's like Roger Ebert telling Siskel that Home Alone 3 is better than the first two.
Oh my god, that was such a good bit. That was such a good clip.
The only Home Alone movies I've seen is the first and maybe either the fourth or the fifth one. I don't remember. There was like one.
How did you not
see the second one? Like down the hall to the left, man.
I've never seen the second one. I don't know.
You've seen the fourth and fifth, but not the second and third.
Either the fourth or the fifth. It was some weird Hallmark spin-off.
Either
of it,
the fourth or the fifth, but not the second or third.
Dude, the second.
Okay,
the fourth one. First two.
The fourth one had Rowan Blanchard, so it was.
That might be the one I've seen. That might be the one I've. Or she was absolutely a child.
Okay, I'm talking right now. I'm talking about right now. I'm not talking about her in the movie, man. I'm talking about right now, bro. I'm talking about right now.
Gustavo, you've got a bridge too far. I know. I saw those pictures in the Epstein files, man. You get all tell me jump with him, man.
We here on the Reelest podcast demand that the Epstein files be released
in its entirety.
In its entirety. No redactions, no nothing, bro.
Except to protect the victims.
Protect the victims, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Which they didn't even do.
I thought this was
all right. So getting back into Wake Up Dead Man.
What do you think about? Oh, yeah.
Daniel Craig's best performance? He was sort of doing like a Edgar Allan Poe, Arthur Conan Doyle with like Fred Jones from Scooby-Doo. It was like somewhere between Old Detective and like fantastical Scooby-Doo nonsense.
Yeah.
What'd you think of him? What'd you think of Josh Brolin jacking off?
My mom's currently watching this movie, and like she was talking about those scenes, and she was like, "Wow, like that's gross." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's like the point." It's like the whole point is that like you're just saying these ridiculous, stupid things during confession.
Yeah, it's weird that I see people say like Josh O'Connor like stole the show as if he wasn't in.
He was
he was basically like, the lead
main character.
Yeah.
He was the lead. He was the protagonist of the movie.
There was a good like 40 minutes of the movie with no Daniel Craig just following him.
I mean, Daniel Craig got top billing, but I could argue that Josh O'Connor was a co-lead in this. No,
he was the lead.
He was the lead, man.
He was the protagonist. He was the main character.
He had by far the most screen time in the movie. By far the most.
Yeah, but that's
because
he's in the introduction. Like he's in the whole.
Yeah, the introduction's like 40 minutes long.
Okay, let me ask you this quick question, Chucklenuts. Who's the main character of one battle after another? Brayden.
I would assume it's DiCaprio.
Who has the most screen time in the movie?
Probably not DiCaprio.
It is DiCaprio. All right.
Oh.
So yeah, my point. You just fucking proved my point.
But DiCaprio's the lead.
Yeah, What
kind of logic? But he's like clearly the lead.
Screen time.
He's clearly the lead. He has the most screen time. So Josh O'Connor.
That's not correlation.
He has the most screen time.
But Leo also a top billing.
Yeah, I mean this is not a great argument.
This is a terrible argument.
This is not a very good argument.
Hypothetically, Josh O'Connor had top billing. Alright.
Then Josh O'Connor would be the lead.
Okay,
that's the whole argument I'm making.
But he still is the lead.
When Scream was released at theaters, who had top billing?
When Scream was?
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Was it Barrymore?
Yeah.
It was Drew Barrymore.
But that was a fake.
But that was like, that was a fake. That was like deliberately trying to mislead people.
Yeah.
Like, it was trying to make people think that she was part of. Oh my god, this is such a bad argument.
What do we?
All right, look, fine. No, I don't care enough about this. Josh O'Connor give me the goddamn lead. I don't give a shit, bro.
He's the protagonist of
what I'm trying to say is I don't think
Sam. This is what every episode devolves into.
I feel like Daniel Craig isn't enough of a supporting character though. Like I feel like he's
definitely
the protagonist. He's the secondary lead. He's not the primary lead. He's the secondary lead.
Whatever, man. I don't care anymore. Just keep going. Someone talk about the movie.
So, what do you guys think of the ensemble?
Oh, it was
good.
It might be the second weakest ensemble. I still feel like Glass Onion's ensemble is not that good.
I prefer
which means it's an ensemble.
that. I prefer Glass Onion's cast of characters.
Was it outside of Josh? It was Josh Brolin and Glenn Close, right? Glenn Close does like a lot of the heavy lifting at the end.
At the end, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Glenn Close definitely gave one of the better performances. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Also, I will say that Josh Brolin gave his second best performance of the year in this movie. The first, of course, being Weapons, but
wow.
I actually thought the other supporting characters were like insufferable.
Oh my god, yeah, I did not think. I didn't think Mila Kunis was good at all. I didn't think Jeremy Renner was very good.
I thought Kerry Washington kind of sucked in this.
Same, yeah.
I mean, I just don't think we had enough time to like develop the characters in this movie.
The chick from Civil War, I forget her name.
Kaylee Spady.
She was good. Yeah. Andrew Scott was like. Andrew Scott was pretty good.
He was barely in it.
Yeah, he was barely in it though.
Like all the other people that weren't like Josh O'Connor and Daniel Craig and like Glenn Close were barely in it. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, true.
So
it's like this one doesn't really have like this one doesn't really like want to use its ensemble.
Thomas Hayden Church. I didn't realize it was Thomas Hayden Church until like I saw the credits roll and I'm like, oh wait a minute, that character was Thomas Hayden Church. Just like I always just picture him as Sandman, and so like whenever he doesn't look like Sandman, I'm just like, who is that? Like I know it's Thomas Hayden Church, but like I just can't do it. Why is everyone stop? That's not even that weird.
Respect Daddy's home. Okay,
I thought
respect Daddy's home.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I just saw Magnolia. So you said
Magnolia?
I just saw Magnolia. It was like he says respect.
Yeah.
The cock.
Yeah.
Respect the cock.
I mean, like
one of the best character introductions of all time.
The cunt.
No, he says name. He points. Does that point?
Yeah.
He points at the cunt.
Hey, Brayden, have you seen Magnolia yet?
No, definitely not.
No.
But get on that.
How many real movies did you watch this year?
Many real movies. I've seen. I have
products.
How many? They're all products. They're all produced. Okay, whatever, man. I've watched a total of 319 different movies this year.
How many of them were short? How many of them like a minute long? How many of them like 20 seconds?
How many of them are like the minute-long short films that you watch for class?
They're not many.
Can I ask you, how does a minute-long short film differentiate between a 7 and a 6?
That's the thing. Like, how do you fucking rate them?
I gave them all 5.
How do you rate it?
For the most part, I gave them all 5s.
Don't even rate them. Don't even bother rating them.
Yeah, I love when these like kids have like a trip to the moon in their top 15. Like, who are these kids?
Trip to the moon. Trip to the moon is awesome.
Trip to the moon is like really racist.
I wouldn't even rate it though. Like, it's a 15-minute long like short film of like. Yeah, like it's cool.
Have you seen the other movies that came out around that time?
Well, there was like a Dante's Inferno.
There were literally like 5 movies that existed at that point.
No, there wasn't. There were so many more, and they all were buns compared to Trip to the Moon. It was the first movie to use like real like actual set design. Like they actually cared about like making a set, and it was also like the first like exploration into sci-fi. Give me the freaking nerd finger. This is a movie podcast. Who here has seen A Trip to the Moon?
I have seen A Trip to the Moon.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
So Gustavo's out of the conversation. I don't want to hear that.
I watched the music video for the Smashing Pumpkins Tonight, and
that honestly is genuinely better. It's genuinely better than A Trip to the Moon.
If we were talking about Trip to the Moon, we'd be talking about Trip to the Moon, but we're not talking about Trip to the Moon. You know?
Yeah, I forget what movie we're talking about. Wake Up Dead Man.
Also, I read The Invention of Hugo Cabret in elementary. So
that's fire.
I'm pretty sure A Trip to the Moon is the movie that Hugo is.
Well, I mean, you could also just watch Hugo, directed by Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that. I still haven't seen that, but I need to. It's on my list. It's on my list.
It's a good one, yeah.
It's probably better than Wolf. Maybe.
Were you there when Cole and people of the podcast will remember Cole from our video a few weeks back, a few months back at this point?
It was in September. It was October. It was October because that's when we watched. He was on the One Battle After Another episode.
But friend of the podcast, Cole. I remember him saying that Martin Scorsese was like a bad director or something. Does anyone remember this conversation?
I do not remember this at all.
I do not remember that.
Was it me or someone else? There was 3 people involved in the company. Yeah, I think you were there. You were there.
Did he? When did he say that?
He said that in
you were not there. You were not in the picture, I don't think.
I think he said that in the home of. He said that in the home of DCU.
Who was arguing with him though? Because it wasn't me. I think it was you. No, it was in socialist. It was in our old like socialist film group chat.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't know.
And by the way,
is a socialist.
Cole named it that. By the way,
and so is Sam.
Yeah, like what are we doing, bro? Anyway,
I'm over here. I'm a right wing grifter.
He's a radical centrist.
Radical centrist. I know people who are like that.
So I just think that both sides are wrong. I think both sides are wrong. I feel like we just need to come to like a common consensus and like a compromise. You know, incrementalism. You know, we need to increment, like slowly get to where we need to be. You know.
No. But Cole like literally said that like outside of Goodfellas, the dude like was extremely overrated.
But he hadn't seen half. He hadn't seen not even half. It was like
he had seen 2 Scorsese movies after that.
It was so stupid.
Goodfellas and Wolf of Wall Street, and he was like, "Wolf of Wall Street is the most overrated movie."
Besides like Killers, that's pretty much all I've seen. Besides Killers, I think maybe I've seen a few more, but not much. Okay. And like I was just saying, this is a ridiculous take.
I feel like I should just say I'm not serious. I am not serious. Not for the sake of you guys, but for the sake of the podcast.
No one remembers what you were saying, and I was like, "Guys, I have to say I'm not being serious."
I just need to say I'm not serious.
I think that Scorsese was gonna like work with Dwayne Johnson next or something. He's like,
He's not.
Weren't they doing like it was like a movie about like the Hawaiian Mafia or something?
Yeah.
Oh no, I do remember that.
I'll be seated day one.
I'm already seated. I'm already seated.
They kicked out the dinner. They said we were serving the space for noon. We got this space for noon for the IMAX screening.
I worked there, bro. I worked at the theater. They say they're gonna fire me. They're gonna fire me because I'm seated. But I'm like, fire me, bro. I'm seated. I'm too seated.
Now I don't have a job.
Yes, guys. So wake up, dead man.
Oh yeah. Who cares, bro? Like.
Who cares?
I like this movie more than any other one that we watched this week. I'm like, who cares? I don't care.
It was my favorite movie that we watched too. So like, it's
I wasn't as moved by it. Neither was Sam. Brayden, explain why you loved it so much.
I have to just say that Brayden's favorite movie of this 4 is, of course, the only one that is in a franchise.
Okay, for that reason, I have to say my favorite movie of this one was Gosford Park. Gosford Park was my favorite movie that we watched this week.
Gosford Park inspired Downton Abbey, though, which is a franchise.
Well, it didn't inspire Downton Abbey. It was
loosely based on it.
It was like Downton Abbey was like going to be connected to it, but they were like, no.
Yeah, but like that's not inspired by.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Because whatever.
Wake Up Dead Man. I don't know. My review just says
explain like why you like the movie so much.
My review just says your inheritance is in Christ, bro. Like,
why do you have to go to your Letterboxd review to know what you thought of the movie?
Brayden is wearing his NBA like a Celtics jersey, like a fucking bib over here. What's going on here?
Okay, Ben, why did you like the movie more than me and Sam?
I love whodunits, and it was a good whodunit. I thought that it was fun. How
it was Jeremy Renner the second he came on screen.
Yeah,
but it wasn't really Jeremy Renner. It was Glenn Close.
Okay, honestly, but
it was Glenn Close the second that she came on screen, so it didn't really matter.
She influenced Jeremy Renner to do it, though.
But like the thing is, I just liked it. I like a good movie, and it was a good movie, and it had some damn good shots, some damn good cinematography.
Yeah, I like all the shots.
I thought it had a great commentary on the church. I thought it had a great commentary in the church.
It was fine. It's basically the same thing that I've heard in every other criticism of the church in mind, in any piece of media. It doesn't bring anything new to the table. It's like, it's funny when it's done in a good movie. It's less funny when it's done in a less good movie, and it's also been done 20 times before. It's like,
dude,
it was fine.
I liked it.
I feel like they didn't. I would have liked them to go deeper into Benoit Blanc's neutrality with the church. I think.
Yeah, he doesn't have neutrality. He freaking hates the church, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I wish they would have gone deeper into that, because I feel like there would be some interesting conflict there, considering
what if in Knives Out 4, he's just like, guys, I really hate the church. He goes on a really long spiel about how much he hates the church to fully satisfy your criticism of the previous movie.
We could have
you could have showed
that though.
In Knives Out 4, he talks about how he doesn't care about the church at all. But then in Knives Out 5, it has this whole backstory, and it completely retcons everything in Knives Out 4. And you're
of course, Brayden would like that. Of course, Brayden would like that. Let's make it fully a franchise. Let's not even have them be standalone sequels.
That was by the way, that was a reference to fucking Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker shit. So okay, of course Brayden likes it because fucking Star Wars.
It would have to be a different director though.
I mean, Last Jedi.
J.J. Abrams comes out of retirement.
Last Jedi is far and away the best sequel. Last Jedi
is arguably
because it actually does something new. It isn't just retreading on everything that came before.
It's arguably Johnson's best work.
I think it is his best work. Yeah, I think it is his best work.
It's better than Knives Out.
I haven't seen Brick in a very long time, so it could still be Brick.
I ain't seen that shit.
Looper wasn't. I don't think Looper was as good.
I ain't seen that shit either.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I really think that J.J. Abrams is a hack. There's a reason he hasn't gotten any work after fucking Rise of Skywalker.
What?
Bro,
of course.
Bro, the funniest part of the whole Smash Machine Dwayne Johnson thing, him trying to be a real actor, is he said he wanted to be in a J.J. Abrams movie. Eventually, he'd be like, I really want to be in a J.J. Abrams movie at some point.
Fuck it, let him be in a J.J. Abrams movie, bro. I don't give a shit.
Bro, I want to be in auteur-driven movies.
Do y'all remember when he signed? He signed a $500 million contract with WB to make Justice League Dark projects. He didn't make a single one, and then he left when the company got bought out, or when Gunn and Safran took over. That shit was crazy. He just robbed them. He actually just robbed them of money.
Yeah, and it also would have been horrible.
Probably. Yeah, but
we're changing the status quo in the DCEU.
The hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
I don't care enough. I really don't care.
I saw the Supergirl trailer on the big screen and was not moved.
It didn't play for us, did it? It didn't play for us, no?
It didn't play for us, no. Which is interesting.
I thought it was very whelming. It was pretty much I would say underwhelming, but I don't know. I didn't really feel annoyed by it. It was just kind of whatever.
Movie,
Yeah.
It looks like a superhero movie that
Craig Giuseppe directed.
It looks like the ragtag James Gunn protagonist.
Which sucks because it's the first one that's not made by James, and it still kind of feels like James, and Lanterns might still feel like James, and Clayface might still feel like James. Wait a minute, James.
I want a little bit of depth.
I just want something a little bit different.
I thought James Gunn overtaking DC would mean that we would have other directors he was with Marvel that would be inject their own style into the superhero movies.
Now you're implying that Marvel has different styles, which is the crime in itself.
I'm talking about with James Gunn specifically with Marvel. I know. He injected his own style into his movies.
I mean, they definitely all have even Chloe Zhao with Eternals. It still kind of looks like a superhero Western movie in some regards.
Sometimes.
I can't stand James Gunn's style right now. After fucking Peacemaker season 2, I need a break. And I know that Supergirl's not going to be that, and I'm pissed off.
Wait, it's because it's Craig Gillespie directing.
Gillespie. I mean,
is it Gillespie or Gillespie?
I don't know.
I think it's Gillespie. I've always said Gillespie.
And
bro.
Let me fucking
We all loved Cruella. We all loved
Cruella is one of the most underrated movies of the decade.
We all loved Cruella. Like Cruella.
He'll actually say that, bro. He'll actually say we all love Cruella. No, we did
not. Guys,
we're all gonna see Cruella too. We're all gonna see Cruella too.
That's not getting made.
I think we should move on to the next movie and just give a rating. So I gave
this movie.
I gave it an 8 out of 10. I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Why?
Makeup Dead Man, because I liked it. I told you, I really
enjoyed it. What did you like
it.
about it?
I liked the cinematography. I liked the acting. I liked the writing. I thought the writing was very good. And I liked the story. Okay, I'm allowed to like that.
But why didn't we? I'm saying like, why didn't we talk about that?
You got sidetracked.
I'm not saying you shouldn't like it. I'm just saying like, why didn't we talk about why we liked the movie?
We never do. We never talk about anything later in the movie. The second there's a chance to be sidetracked, we take it.
The script was actually good. Rian's still proving like he's actually a very good writer.
Ryan.
It's Ryan.
Is it actually Ryan?
Yeah.
Have you said Rian this whole time? Have you thought it was Rian?
I always thought it was Rian.
It's Ryan. It's Ryan Johnson.
What? I've never watched like an interview on this guy or anything. So, wow.
Why was that your first instinct?
It's not David Lynch. It's David. Whoa.
Well, it's R-I-A-N instead of R-Y-A.
Yeah, but like.
Okay, I get it, but like, how have you never been corrected once since this moment?
Yeah, like
no one ever talked about movies with you ever.
Rarely. The people at my school like watch like Wicked for Good and are like.
When did you hear about Ryan Johnson? When did you hear about Ryan Johnson?
Actually, this is so weird because I had Last Jedi, but I had a class 2 years ago where we actually watched Looper. We talked about Looper for a whole class period,
and no one said his name out loud.
I don't think the name ever got said out loud.
No, that's the thing that happens though. In film classes, no one acknowledges the director. They just say the characters, the cinematography, and the plot, and they don't talk about like the director and the directing of the movie.
In my gangster film class, because I had a gangster film class last semester, the people were talking about Goodfellas and the Godfather movies, and one of the people who were talking about it, I swear to God, thought that Scorsese directed Godfather movies. I was like, just based on how they were talking, I was like, what the heck?
I actually do believe that.
Bro,
I actually believe that.
I mean, that's actually not that crazy. I don't know what my jaw dropped.
My favorite Scorsese movie is Scarface.
No, I actually do believe that people think that.
Wait,
movies are directed by fucking Martin Scorsese. Okay?
Who directed Scarface?
De Palma.
Okay, all right, yeah. No, that makes it. I remember
was
that.
Directed by what's his face?
Fox.
Yeah,
Fox.
By the way, I just got the original Godfather movie, the original Godfather Part 2, and they had this like the floating head poster for some reason. The floating head poster.
Marvel floating heads.
I fucking hate the floating head posters.
I hate Ryan Johnson is a very, very good writer. He continues to prove that.
Did he write this movie?
Yeah, he's a writer.
What the fuck did he write this movie? Oh my God, you gave the highest score out of all of us. You don't know that.
I didn't know who wrote the movie. I just knew it was written well.
There was a sequence in this movie where they go down to the bathtub and there's like this green gloop going, and like the gloop gets drained or whatever, and it's a skeleton. If the whole movie would have been like that, I would have liked it a lot more. That was 1000% the best scene. I think it should have leaned more into like that sort of style.
I do agree.
If we just watched every single one of them die one by one. Honestly, would have loved that.
Yeah, see, he goes into the bathtub and sees the green gloop, and the green gloop is actually a reference to...
There is a genuine moment
in the Wasp Quantumania.
There is a genuine moment in this movie where I actually did think that he got resurrected. I know that sounds really stupid. Yeah. But there is a moment where I very brief moment where I'm like, wait a minute, but then I kind of clocked it. I was like,
I thought you just faked his death. Faked his own death.
That's what I thought too.
With Bill Murray, where he's the poster is the glasses. Is it called Goo? Where he's
it's Robin Williams. It's called Flubber.
Yeah, Flubber. What?
Flubber.
It's Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Bill Murray called Goo.
I mean, Bill Murray, Robin Williams.
That bathtub scene was actually a reference to to that movie.
Flubber.
To Flubber.
Yeah.
All right, so
He's goo.
let me say what I gave it. I gave it a 9 out of 10. I thought that it was chill on me. I thought that it was
didn't say anything about the
I said it was a great commentary on the church. I said I relate to Benoit Blanc's character. I thought
why?
Explain why. You know my feelings on the church.
No, explain why it was good. I'm not encouraging you. I just want to know.
All right. So I think that it does a great job of showing why the church is struggling right now in this current moment. Like I think that it has a really big problem with like greed. I think that there's a lot of I'm about to explain it to you. Can you give me 3 seconds? I think that there's a lot of priests, and I don't even think it's necessarily even the majority of priests, but I think there's quite a few priests that act exactly like Brolin's character does.
Oh, definitely.
He's explaining it right now. Like, Ben, you're trying to do what I'm doing, but you're not doing it well.
Brolin made himself God. There was no God to him. He was God. And the people worshipped him because he was their vessel through God. But in reality, he created a cult personality around himself. Obviously, this has great, like, it's a great relationship to what, like, Trump is as a person. But I also think indirectly...
Whoa. Get politics out of my movies over here, okay?
Facts. Agree.
But I also think, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that Rian Johnson is a cold-blooded liberal, like he, or is that the right word? I don't know.
Bleeding heart liberal?
Bleeding heart, there you go. But like, I also think
cold-blooded liberal.
He's a snake. He's a snake. I'm saying he's a snake. He's a lizard.
Like what?
It's a lizard people. But I think he like partly was like, oh, it's like Trump. But I think he also just like, yeah, this is like also a good embodiment of what the Catholic Church, I believe they were Catholics. The Catholic Church is trying to,
I don't think they were Catholics. I think they were something else.
Were they evangelicals?
They were definitely Catholic.
They were Catholic.
Okay. They were definitely Catholic.
Yeah.
Either way, I think evangelicals have an even worse problem than the Catholics do.
I think it was definitely an interesting sort of like the contemporary showcase of like the social media.
Yeah.
I definitely like that his connection to them was like sort of exacerbated by social media in the way that they were like. It definitely feels like a more contemporary criticism of the church, even if it definitely is falling back on some like really old criticisms of it.
So I'll agree, and I'll say too that like obviously I have probably the least extensive film knowledge here, so it makes sense that like these themes are going to hit a little bit harder for me because I haven't seen other movies previously do something like this. So it spoke to me just because I hadn't seen this sort of thing expressed in a movie in quite this amount of detail, and obviously this just came out, so it is more relevant than it will ever be probably right now in this moment. But I also think that like I speak more. I mean, everyone says I'm a plot cell, and obviously that's true to an extent. But I also think I'm like I care about themes a lot more too than not necessarily than you guys. But like I think I put more emphasis on themes and stuff instead of technical aspects of a movie. So like if there are shots that aren't as interesting, like I just sort of look past it a lot of the time rather than criticize it. That's it.
Well, you got to use the technical elements of filmmaking to.
I agree.
Convey things.
I take them into account. If it really sucks, I'm going to call it out. But I didn't think it sucked in this movie.
You know what movie really sucked at doing that kind of shit with like technically? Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah. No, I criticized that shit.
Appeal.
Yeah, that appeal sucks.
That was the appeal. Okay.
Sam, did you give your rating out of 10?
6.
What do you got, Gustavo?
Same with me. 6 out of 10. Pretty good.
All right, valid.
Enjoyable.
All right, so
I'll take a 6 out of 10. The average is 3.8, by the way. It's my thing. Let me do my thing. God damn. What are we doing next?
Yeah, he does that every time, Sam, by the way. He does it every time.
I just say with the letterbox savages. It's not that big of a deal.
He does that every single time.
It's not that big of a deal. All right, what's up next?
Let's do Ben's movie first. Ben.
Gosford
You
Park.
want us to watch a movie? Nope.
What movie did I pick? What movie did I pick? I forget.
You picked
Salo.
Salo. That's right.
So introduce Salo.
So it's one of those movies I really just wanted to make Brayden uncomfortable. So I knew that it would, and it did. It did. I succeeded in my goal to make Brayden uncomfortable.
Okay, well you're 1 for 2 because you also wanted him to watch Nymphomaniac. But
I loved Infomaniac.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
at least part one.
I found Brayden's limit. We found Brayden's limit. And it's Salo.
I wouldn't say it's my limit because I still watched the whole thing and I still rated it a score. And I think it was kind of, for me at least, I felt like that was a pretty solid outing for Salo. Like, my issues with this movie is obviously that it is a little too explicit. Like, I really hate the second part of the movie, which is when they all literally eat poop. Like, that was disgusting. That was
Hello, I've depicted you, the fascist, as shit loving and eating, and myself as the communist. So that was
I understand the themes of the movie. I got that actually from like day one. Because it's not very like unobvious. Like, it's about consumerism. It's anti-fascist.
It's not very subtle.
It's not very subtle.
What did I say?
It's not obvious.
Yeah, you said unobvious.
Okay, all right, subtle. There you go. That's a better word.
But like, you say it's not very subtle, but you'd be surprised. You can literally just look at like the negative reviews for it on Letterboxd and be like, people are like, bro, what is this movie even about?
I don't think I gave this a negative review. I mean, we'll get into like ratings and stuff later, but I do not hate this movie.
I think I definitely liked it the most out of all of you, which I don't know what that says about me. But like,
I know what that says about you, bro.
I liked it a lot.
I got a 9, and you gave it a 7. So
I've seen a few other Pier Paolo Pasolini movies, and this just doesn't really adhere to my style of like what I would be interested in.
He got killed over this movie, so there's that too.
I mean,
this is my first Pasolini film.
This is my second. I saw Oedipus Rex before this. Have you seen Oedipus Rex?
Oh, you watched Oedipus Rex.
Yeah.
No, I watched the trilogy.
Which trilogy?
The Decameron.
I'm not familiar with that at all. I've never heard.
Decameron, Canterbury Tales, and Arabian Nights.
But
yeah, I mean, Pasolini is a guy that I knew. Salo, obviously, a movie that I knew.
I knew about Salo. I've
been meaning to watch it for ages and ages and ages. Never got around to it. Just, I mean, typical for me.
It's one of those movies that just like you hear about, like people like talk about like in like hushed whispers on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like there are a lot of these like older films that are like classics that I just don't really get around to just because.
I do think I've seen more disturbing movies than this. Maybe not in terms of content, but like literally in terms of like how I felt after them. And
like
I genuinely believe that Bring Her Back was more disturbing than this for me.
Okay, I thought you were going to say something different.
What do you think I was going to say?
That thing.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, well, that too, actually. That too. But for a completely different reason that is low-key at this point not... Oh, no. Honestly, I would say this one's more disturbing than Poor Things. I might need to give Poor Things another watch. Because I just didn't fuck with what it was trying... I don't know. I need to give it another watch.
I think this movie called Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
No. Thor: Love and Thunder was actually disturbed me more. Disturbed me more.
I was going to make a joke and say that the first Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie was more disturbing than this because of how bad it is, but like...
The thing about this, the most disturbing part to me, like you guys were bringing up the shit part. I mean, I thought it was very obvious it wasn't actually shit, which kind of took me out of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Another thing that took me out of the movie was it was very obvious that like the main 4 guys, like their voices were dubbed. Like it was very obvious. I don't know if the rest of the cast.
Well, it's because all the voices were dubbed. All the voices were dubbed.
All the voices were dubbed. Okay.
Because the way that Italian films were filmed back then, for the longest time, up until like, I don't even know when they stopped doing it, but I know they stopped by the time they did Once Upon a Time in America. They would film everything without audio and then film it literally all the dialogue after the fact. Everything is like fully.
Yeah, that happens a lot in Giallo movies.
I didn't like that.
The same thing like Good, Mad, the Ugly. $3 more. That's the work they work. That's the way they work too.
That worked for me more in those movies though, because those movies aren't really about the dialogue. They're not dialogue heavy very much in the same way at least.
I don't know if you guys know, but this is an adaptation of a novel by Marquis de Sade.
Yeah,
I did know that.
I saw it was based on a book.
Which is where the word sadism comes from.
Right.
Right.
I knew that.
So.
I think honestly though, aside from the shit part, I wasn't really. I think a lot of it wasn't boring. It was just it's very repetitive in what it in the structure of the movie. The structure of the movie is like, oh, this person comes downstairs, they talk about how they were like, I don't even like sexually disturbed as a kid, and then
Well,
it leads to the fascists doing sexual things and evil things
I
to
was
like
mostly the
teenagers.
first part.
the way they were describing it too, I was like, it wasn't like they were acting like they were describing like normal, like, oh, this is just something that happened to me. You know, they weren't like upset about it. They were like, almost remembering it like fondly, like there's all this stuff, like being like,
because they're all messed up. Literally everyone there is messed up in the head.
They're on some like Dorothy stuff from Blue Velvet.
And then the pianist like kills herself at the end.
Yep.
That was the most disturbing part to me.
The ending was very intense for me.
The ending also got me, but it at that point I expected the whole movie to be like that, and that was why it was disturbing. And so like by the time I actually got to it, I just didn't. I was at the point where like nothing would faze me at that point. So I was like, whatever, man. Yep. We're scalping people.
It's not like I looked away or anything. It's just I actually did look away during Bring Her Back. It's funnily enough. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I literally had a moment in Bring Her Back where I could not,
like, you know,
I could not. There were moments where it's also just so much more realistic, and that's not Salo's fault. But like, I do feel like realistic gore sometimes actually gets me a little bit. I feel like with these sorts of movies, it's really hard to call it the most disturbing when the technology has just improved. It's not the film's fault. But like. For me, viscerally, like I'm going to be more affected by a movie made now that's as disturbing as Salo than Salo itself.
But the disturbing nature of Salo is more so just the mood of the movie.
Yeah,
just bleak it is. Like it is like
the actions, like
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's like Bring Her Back doesn't have it's like a girl literally eats razor blades. Like that's.
Well, Bring Her Back kind of.
Also, like, there's also just the fact, like, the way that it's shown in the movie. Like, this is just normal. It's not like
exactly.
Like
it's very casual.
Yes,
and when at the beginning of the movie when they're going to like town to get these people, like they're afraid for their children's safety, but they're not like it's like routine almost the way that this goes about, and then like. These children are like groomed, like maybe like at some point in the future, if they get to the positions of power that the like Duke and those other people were in, they would do the same thing. It's like a cycle of fascism over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So,
which of the four fascists do you think was the most disturbing?
Dude, that fucking the dude who got it in the butt.
Yeah.
Was that the guy? Was that Aldo Valetti?
I think that was the president. I think it was.
Yeah, no, that's the guy. That's what I was gonna say. That guy was the most disturbing.
Yeah, that guy is fucked in the head.
That guy only. That guy.
That's definitely the RFK Jr. guy.
After watching Avatar 3, if this whole thing happened, but it was Varong doing it,
like and subscribe if you get that reference.
Varong and Neytiri, bro.
Bad.
These mean nothing to me.
I don't know anything about Avatar.
Alright, so I feel like we spent way too long on Wake Up Dead Man, not really on Wake Up Dead Man, so I feel like we should speed along to the next movie.
I agree.
Wait, we didn't get any rating.
Yeah, we have to do our final ratings for this movie.
Is there not anything else to talk about?
It's a time thing now because we spent too much time on Wake Up Dead Man.
Also, to be honest with you, it's been too long since I saw Salo, so I don't remember it as well as I wish I did.
Yeah, because you watched all the movies instantly and no one else.
Yeah, you watched all of them in like the span of 2 days.
It's like his fault, but it's like everyone just. Yeah, I mean, like
we don't watch the movies immediately, bro.
Well, you guys gave me shit for not watching some of the movies not fast enough, so I watched them faster.
It's true. There is a
culture. You watch them
immediately.
That's the thing. Like you watch them.
It's hard to know when it's going to be a week where everyone watches it really quickly, or like 3 weeks where people take some time.
Maybe don't watch it that quickly, man. I don't know.
Well,
anyway,
I liked it.
I can give my thoughts to Salo first because I know I gave it the lowest rating unless Sam comes out of left field with something. I thought that it was thematically pretty strong. I felt like it did way too much to bring it across. At a point, I understand it, and obviously this movie has succeeded in a lot of ways just because it's so disturbing that it gets that legacy of being disturbing. However, I'm going to give it a 2.5 or a 5 out of 10. That's my rating for Salo.
So, okay, thanks, Plot Cell. I gave it a 9 out of 10.
I gave it a 6. I think it's obvious Pasolini is.
What did you give it?
Wait, what?
I gave it a 7.
Oh,
Sam.
Why did Ben just
Sam
like interrupt Sam in the middle of his? Because he couldn't say it. He was like, "Oh, 6."
It's clear that Pasolini is very much a better director than most of his contemporaries. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on here that I really respect from a filmmaking standpoint. But it's just not the type of movie I'm drawn into aesthetically, content wise.
Yeah, I just really liked the bleakness. I really liked the dourness. It's just like the dubbing was just really, it was bothering me.
By the way, just so you
I
know,
would watch this movie again.
The reason I said that I interrupted you, Sam, was because you gave it a 6 and Gustavo gave it a 7.
Oh, okay, makes sense. And of course, the average was a 3.1. So
wait, but who would you guys watch it again?
I would watch it again.
I said in my review I wouldn't, but I maybe would with someone. I think if I watched it with someone.
Hey, Gustavo, Gustavo, you seem like you'd probably get the Criterion before I would, so you should get the Criterion collection at least.
Why?
He's got so many movies in the Criterion too.
Yeah. Well, because I mean.
Wait, what?
You said? Do you say Pasolini got a lot of movies?
Yeah, he's got a lot of movies in the Criterion collection.
I think you're talking about Gustavo. That Gustavo had a lot of films in the collection.
Yeah, a lot of movies I've made. Yeah,
super interested in his mythological stuff. So, Oedipus Rex seems really cool.
All right, so who wants to go with that movie next?
Let's do Sam's.
Okay, bit of a letdown on this one.
Yeah,
I got High Plains Drifter. I think this is 1973. Clint Eastwood movie. It's on.
Directed by Eastwood too.
It's one of my. There's a reviewer on Letterboxd named Josh Lewis, and it's in his favorite movies list. So I was interested. I really like Unforgiven. Kind of wanted to see some of Eastwood's earlier stuff. This movie was a bit of a drag, though, and it's very weird. I mean, I was kind of taken out of it in the first 20 minutes.
It's such a weird movie, like messaging wise. Like, what the fuck is it? What's it trying to say?
I liked it. I feel like you guys didn't like it, but you guys gave like positive scores. But you guys didn't really like it. I didn't say shit.
I didn't say shit about the movie being bad or not. I thought it was all right. I didn't give it the heart, but like I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I think that Clint Eastwood.
I didn't have many expectations going into it, so I guess I'm probably more positive.
I'm probably the least like. Obviously, I've watched the least westerns out of everyone, but I think I also probably like the genre the least out of everyone here. And I thought that it was still like pretty decent for what it was. Like, I don't like that he basically sexually assaults. He sexually assaults a woman. Like he technically does it twice. He basically does it twice throughout the movie, and then like the women are drawn to him. Like I hate that idea in a movie. I understand.
It's a deconstruction of the character that Clint Eastwood made.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Like, are you like it's not?
You do funny. What I do, but like when it's not even a nerd thing.
Like it's not funny, Ben. It's just I'm trying to explain like why I like the movie, like what I liked about it, and you're just like
I think The Stranger is like I think with the poster, what's going on here is like they're like it's like the city is hell. Like they're like all terrible people.
Yeah.
And the stranger comes in to like do what the Western hero does and like save the city of people from like whatever it is. It's
like an ambush or something.
But like clearly in this case, the stranger is just as evil as everybody else.
Also, so he's implied to be the same guy who got like beat up or whatever. And died.
The thing is that the guy who did in like the flashbacks is Clint Eastwood's like stunt double. Like that's what he was back then. But like he doesn't look like that much like Clint Eastwood.
I don't care. I don't care about that aspect of the movie.
Yeah, I understand why that would like take you out of it though.
Also, just like
it's shot really wonderfully.
It was really shot. Like all the technical elements, I think, were really good. Like the framing, there was some really good, shots of like frontiers and stuff like that. There were some really interesting camera movements.
I thought the set design at the end. Design. The set design at the end with there's the red town. I thought that was like very like it brought ambience to the movie. I thought that was cool.
From a filmmaking standpoint, this is very good.
But the thing is, I just thought it was really kind of. I'm gonna use the word bad. How like they kind of use the sexual assault as like comedy in the movie. Like it was when
I don't think they used it as comedy.
I didn't think it's comedy.
I think they excuse it, but I don't think they use it as comedy.
They did. They did. Like after he rapes the first woman, she comes at him with like a gun and she misses all of her shots, and he like pops out of the tub, and he's like, "Oh, I must have not stayed long enough after the deed and everything." Like it was weird. Also, that's like the first kind of scene that shows that he might just be a ghost, because like she shoots him like point blank and he doesn't get phased or anything.
Yeah, I think he is a ghost.
So.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
did we all come to that conclusion?
I think they're in hell, genuinely.
Yeah. Huh. No, he's like a real guy. Yeah.
I low-key thought he just like survived and like.
He buried him, man, in an unmarked grave. That was
okay. If he's a ghost, then how did he sexually assault people?
How did he not count in ghost violence?
How did he hold the gun? How did he shoot the gun?
Listen, suspension of disbelief. In the original script, it was the guy's brother. And then Clint Eastwood changed it. I think someone. In the original script, it was his brother.
That makes more sense than it being a ghost. Like I think it's plausible that they just missed every shot. I've seen those Star Wars movies. Those stormtroopers can't shoot for shit, man.
The thing is, it is. He was a ghost. In the movie, he was a ghost.
Okay.
I think that's. I think that's heavily implied to be the case.
I low key thought that she just survived. That's my bad.
Literacy is dead. Literacy is dead.
If he's deconstructing the Western
literacy, that's not crazy to think. Is that crazy to think? Am I the only one who was like?
You are literally the only one of us who thought.
No, but like ever who's seen the movie ever who thought that like maybe the guy just survived.
Well, if he's deconstructing the Western genre, then the guy would not have survived like what happened in the flashbacks, like defies all odds and comes back to get revenge. Like that just
that literally happens in like other westerns. That's not like deconstructing.
Right.
That's a plot of a lot of westerns.
Well, that's what the deconstruction.
That's what a deconstruction would be. Makes sense. Yeah. It makes sense. And I think I literally read a review while watching. Well, not while watching, but after watching it, said it was a ghost story, and I just didn't catch on to what that meant.
Oh my god. Oh my! So actual literacy is dead. Like, I just need to listen.
I actually just didn't read that shit. It's something about a ghost town. It's whatever, bro. It makes more sense.
It's literally a ghost town.
That actually makes the movie a little bit better for me. I think if I watch this again, I'm going to give it a higher rating because that clicks to me now more.
I would have enjoyed the movie more if I just felt like near the end of the second act, it's like the start of the third act just kind of drags.
Yeah.
It's like until the final confrontation. That's when it kind of like, it's like kind of dragged for me.
It is only like an hour and 40, and it definitely feels longer than that.
It's not that. Yeah. Yeah, so, it was just like at that moment, like that.
I don't really love when movies that are below, because when you see a movie that's below 2 hours, you're like, oh, a short movie, okay. And then like if it if it feels too long at that point, you start criticizing the pacing of it because you're like, well, shit. Like, I was told this was below 2 hours. This has already felt like I've been here for like 2.5 hours. When's this fucking movie ending? And I feel like they never wrap it up well. And this movie does wrap it up well. So it's like, I don't have a lot
of the getting there.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of criticisms about the pacing and runtime, but I guess I understand that it drags there because like it does feel a little bit longer. Even if it's like all right, like I don't really care that it felt a little bit longer, if that makes sense.
Right. Clint Eastwood's a badass, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, and pretty much every movie I've seen.
He squints and just has this, speaks in a raspy voice in every single movie he's in.
And that's fucking badass. Like what?
Yeah, he's cool. There's no doubt about it.
Are you trying to say that Clint Eastwood isn't badass?
No, I'm not saying that because he is badass, etc., etc.
Okay, then what's the problem with him squinting and speaking in raspy voice?
I didn't say it was anything. I'm just saying he does that in every single movie he's in.
Why?
So
it's an observation. It's an observation. All right. I'm just it's like saying. All right. I can be like, but if I said the sky is blue, you'd be like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? The sky is blue. All right. Like what?
But I mean, you didn't. If you didn't. If I said,
Sam, let's have our own little conversation.
The sky isn't blue. If I said the sky isn't blue, and you're just like the sky is blue. After me saying what I said, I would take that as you responding to what I said. Like that's what happened. I said Clint Eastwood's a badass, and you were like, he does the same thing in every movie.
Oh, that doesn't mean he's not a badass. I'm just making an observation.
Gustavo. This is stupid.
You said it as if like it was a negative. You said it as if it was a negative.
It isn't a negative. Why do you think it's a negative?
So, Brayden, you see Jokic is out for a few weeks?
Yeah, dude.
When you say someone's the same character in every movie,
is it over?
Bro.
How is that not a negative to say
Because
someone's
he can
the
only
same
miss,
character in every movie?
17 games?
I mean, like,
No, Brayden, what's your movie?
Oh, sorry. We gotta rate the movie. All right,
okay.
so I gave it a 6 out of 10. I thought that it was decent. I
also gave it a 6 out of 10. I also gave it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, 6 out of 10. 6 is all
Unanimous
around.
rating.
6 is all around.
That means we give it the like on Letterboxd. Yay! Because we all agreed. And the average is a 3.7, so I guess we were all fucking off by a little bit. That's okay. I don't know how people came up with that. That's all right.
Honestly, let's have a... Who cares?
I care. That's why I say it. Oh my god.
I wonder what my good buddy Leon would give this.
No. We do not associate with Leon. We do not associate with Leon. We do not associate with this man. We do not associate with Wolf Neath. We do not associate with Wolf Neath on Twitter. Wolf Neath on Twitter. Wolf_Neath NEITH. You do not go to his Twitter and harass him. Do not do that.
Don't
he
go to
is
his page.
an amazing person.
Page. Do not search up Jewish on that page. Do not search up Jewish.
I wonder what good buddy Chris Benson would give this.
Oh, why?
Oh, they dropping IRLs, bro.
Oh my god. That's not his name. That's not his name. That's an alias. That's not his name. We promise. That's not his name.
Sam's like, what the fuck is going on right now? All right. This was my pick, but it was only my pick because we were watching Wake Up Dead Man, and I thought, I know about another murder mystery-esque movie. And it low-key isn't really a murder mystery, but like kind of is, but like it's not, but it kind of is.
It's a commentary on class. It's a commentary
about the mystery.
Yeah,
it's not about the murder mystery.
It's more about commentary on class, which I didn't realize. I would have probably just picked Clue, but I want to be different. And so we got Gosford Park here. It's directed by Robert Altman.
Man.
I would not have wanted to watch Clue.
Listen, Clue's okay. So, I mean,
it's worth noting, one of my mutuals gave this a 1-star because he said it wasn't like Clue. So I don't.
This is
all right.
It's not like complaining that a movie isn't what you thought it was going to be instead of like judging on it based on the merits of the movie itself is kind of annoying. Anyways,
that's valid. I guess.
I like how this is Brayden's second Altman. And it's
the second one. I saw another one.
First Altman.
The one we did in the first episode. Come Back to Time and Dime.
Oh yeah, Come Back to 5 and 9. That was Altman.
Oh.
Yeah,
that was a good movie. I'm glad we watched that.
That's like the less known Altman movies.
Yeah, I remember like it was originally just gonna be Brayden and I, and then we just added you after we picked the movies.
Didn't Altman direct Popeye? Didn't he direct Popeye?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
But also,
this guy's a beast, man.
So I gotta mention Gosford Park. I like the movie the most. I'm pretty sure out of everyone here.
That's definitely true.
Okay,
this was my second time watching the movie.
You gave it a low score the second.
Same.
I liked it more the second time I watched it. I gave it the same rating, but I probably shouldn't have given it a 4 the first time I watched it. I probably should have given it 3.5 the first time I watched it. But I meant the 4 when I watched it this time.
I thought this movie was kind of just like a worse. Actually, never mind. I don't have a commentary right now at this moment.
I just liked. I thought it was. I thought it had a good sense of humor. I liked the humor.
That's true.
I liked the so Brayden famously does not like period films, but
that is true.
I liked the attention to detail that Robert Altman took to make the movie feel accurate to the time.
I agree.
I think
it's cool.
The sets, the lighting, the costumes, all that stuff, fantastic.
We're not letting this guy watch Barry Lyndon ever.
Oh my god!
Well, I also definitely like eased up on not liking period pieces. To be completely
why?
fair.
I don't understand why you ever did. You never did.
I just never really. I mean, it depends on the time setting. Like if it's a '90s period piece, I don't give a shit. But like when it's, I don't know. Really don't know. I don't know if it's something I can put into words.
Piece.
I don't know if it's something I.
You gotta watch The Age of Innocence.
I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to explain. I think I know why, but I don't want to explain it because it's going to make me sound too woke.
Do it.
Okay.
Now I want to hear it.
I don't love, and there's a reason why there's sort of a cutoff at like 90s and 80s. I don't love watching a movie where I know that the people at the time would be like super homophobic and racist and sexist. Like I don't actually care that much. People now. I know. I don't actually care that much, but there's like I think there's something. I think that's why. Like I think that's why.
I liked in the movie because Brayden is just being like being a little too woke over here. I liked in Gosford Park how like nobody respected the police officers. The police officers were really shit at their job too. So it was just
the cop is so bad at his job.
I did think Stephen Fry did a really good job in this movie. I'll say that.
I mean, the whole ensemble is like a real who's who of British actors, you know?
Yeah, bro, they got General Pride from Rise of Skywalker, bro.
What's her name? Maggie
Smith?
Maggie Smith.
Yes, the most like renowned British actress of all time in terms of like Oscar wins. Yeah.
And Gambon. Which I thought this was
Michael
fun.
Gambon.
Is this not? This is prior to when they were both in Harry Potter, which I thought was cool.
Kelly MacDonald.
I thought it was funny how like Clive Owen was
Helen Mirren. Helen Mirren was in it.
Yeah,
Clive Owen is such a pull because like he was in like a lot of shit like back to back, and now he just
He
was great. He was great in Children of Men. And he was great. Like he's good in other movies too. And he just
I liked him in Closer. I liked him in
Closer. Yeah, he's in Closer.
Charles Dance is in this.
Yeah, he is.
I love Charles Dance.
Dance.
Like, there's a lot of people in this movie.
Oh wait, Ryan Phillippe was in it. Yeah, Ryan Phillippe was in it. Which is funny because he's American.
A lot of people in this movie. And
he was American in the movie, but he wasn't American for a little bit, and then he like was like, "Wait, sorry guys, actually
he faked his accent."
Yeah. Which I think is fun. Okay, I know him as Richard E. Grant, obviously, but I also called him General Pride from The Rise of Skywalker. And I know that's not that.
So
what?
Don't worry.
I know.
Commented on it when you said it, and now you're just like defending, like I know. Like nobody said anything.
But I knew he was him. I was joking around. Helen Mirren's in it.
Yeah, Helen Mirren. Mirren?
I'm sorry. Is it Mirren?
It's Mirren. Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren.
Tom Hollander. Okay. Tom Holland's in it.
Tom Holland. Yeah, he's also in it.
Tom Holland. Who else?
Meow.
I'm trying to think of anyone else who's like famous.
Well, I mean, Kristen Scott Thomas is fairly famous.
Yeah, Bob Balaban's in something.
She was in Mission Impossible. Bob Balaban.
He's in The Great
Bob
Budapest.
Balaban co-wrote it. Yeah, he's in The Great Budapest.
He's also in one of the Scooby-Doos, no?
I think.
He doesn't seem to be. At least as an actor.
Okay, so we're talking about the cast right now. We're not talking about the actual plot.
Emily Watson. She was in Punch Drunk Love.
Oh, she was in Breaking the Waves.
Was she? I didn't see that. I haven't seen it. Well, the cast is the movie. The cast is part of the movie.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's a really big cast, and most of the people in that movie, the character does not matter that much. Like they're in a couple of scenes, and like.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a classic Robert Altman thing of juggling a big cast.
Yeah, but
he doesn't do a bad job there. But I do feel like there's a lot of characters whose names I just didn't know. Maybe that's the point. But
he has better movies with better ensemble cast.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't want to sit here and be like, I didn't know every character's name. That means the movie's bad. But I don't know. I feel like at a certain point, there's just too many characters you're juggling. I didn't know who I was looking at half the time.
The thing about there being too many characters, I also feel like that's kind of the point. Like they invite all these people to this get together.
But when Stranger Things does it, it's
Did you say Light the Menorah? Wait, what?
Stranger Things is also a fucking horror movie, a horror show that should be killing people off, and instead just keep adding people more and more.
Like the Duffer Brothers clearly have an issue with killing off. They can't do it. They just can't kill off characters.
The only thing they
we're
kill
now
off is
on the last episode, and they're still
All right, Stranger Things talk. Go on my phone.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah, we're done with Stranger Things.
We're done. This kid hates Stranger Things with a passion, bro.
I don't hate Stranger Things. I just don't have interest in it.
But that implies hate.
I've seen things
that doesn't imply hate. That doesn't imply hate, though.
Did you just make a freaking annoying joke, Ben? I've seen things that were stranger.
I feel like
I like the first season of Stranger Things.
Who's seen other Altman movies, it's very clear that he was out of his prime at this point, and I find that very unfortunate.
He was an old man.
Yeah, I know, but
he was an old man.
Martin Scorsese, almost 100 years old.
Yeah,
he literally died. He died 5 years after making this movie.
Watch The Long Goodbye. I mean, I haven't seen Nashville, but the whole 70s run that he was doing was so much aesthetically more interesting than
When
what's
was
going on?
When was Jimmy Dean? When was Jimmy Dean? Was that 80s?
That was 80s, yeah. I think
he was still pretty good there. I like that movie. I thought the movie was good.
Well, he was fine in the 90s too because he came out with The Player and Shortcuts. So,
I mean, he died 4 years after 5 years after making this movie. So, it just, he's trying losing some of the sauce.
Also, I'll say the second watch, the British, because it is a commentary on class, but it is from a British perspective, because the movie was written by the guy who ended up making Downton Abbey. So it is very British at the core, and it was based on Altman and Bob Balaban, their idea that in the credits, just an idea by Bob Balaban.
Brayden watching The Long Goodbye. Isn't that Monica and Ross's dad from Friends?
Oh, I would say that. That is something I would say. Did you even know I watched Friends? You just expected it. You were
everybody's seen Friends.
I've never seen Friends.
I've never seen Friends.
I've never seen Friends.
I don't watch Friends.
I've seen maybe 2 episodes at most.
It's fine.
I've seen Scrubs though. I've seen the entirety of Scrubs.
I think it's one of the lower end sitcoms.
I mean, I've only seen a few in its entirety,
I
so
much
it's
prefer Seinfeld.
Yeah. Seinfeld it's always Sunny and Curb. Just
bro, Sam. You know what I found out today? I was reading James Murphy's Wikipedia, and I found out that he was offered a job writing for us Seinfeld. He was offered a job writing for Seinfeld, but he didn't think the show was going to be good, so he didn't take it.
Do you guys want to watch the 4th season of The Big Bang Theory?
No, definitely not.
No, I'm good.
How about 12? I have that one.
Good. We are good.
Yeah,
I have every single season. I have every single season on DVD.
The only sitcoms that I've seen in its entirety, I think, are Friends, The Office, and How I Met Your Mother. And How I Met Your Mother is so atrociously bad at its ending that I think Friends and The Office are so much better. Like the Friends, at least, like even its low points, like I can still watch it and be like, yeah, all right, it's whatever. But like literally, How I Met Your Mother's last season is just some of the worst TV I've ever seen, and the finale is just terrible.
It's not as bad as Game of Thrones last season.
I have yet to watch Game of Thrones, but I will see it eventually.
You know what's bad than Game of Thrones? You know what's bad than Game of Thrones? Big Bang Theory season 12.
I know you haven't seen it, but do you think people are overreacting when they call Stranger Things' finale like as bad as Game of Thrones? Like, do you think it's possible that it's that bad, or do you think that like?
I think it's possible.
No, I don't think that's possible.
You know why?
I do not.
I change my mind. Gustavo, I think you're right because Stranger Things never reached the highest highs from what I've heard.
Yeah, like there's no way that Stranger Things was never. There's no. I haven't seen all of Stranger Things. There's no way it's as good as.
Also keep in the perspective that like there's literally only one episode in season 5 that people actually full on consider bad. Like as a general consensus, like there's only one episode.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is that episode is not worse than the previous two. The only reason it's getting review bombed is because
it is. It's just not the worst episode in the show. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're talking about certain things. This kid Gustavo's gonna go back on his phone. But
you're all talking about Game of Thrones.
Every single episode of that season is equally bad. Every episode in that season so far is equally bad.
I disagree. Volume 1 was good. Volume 1 was actually really good, in my opinion.
The Frank Darabont episode is really good too. Like,
I agree. You said the other two, though. So you agreed that one sucks.
Okay, that's not it. 6 and 7 are both equally bad.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely...
6 isn't great, but I still think 7's worse.
Okay, but there's no reason why it should be that much lower than.
I will say it is astonishing how much better the Frank Darabont episodes are from everything else this season.
Sean Levy is a bad director.
I saw that one clip from the Frank Darabont episode.
But Frank Darabont isn't even that great of a director.
So here's the thing about Levy, right? Levy actually made great episodes of Stranger Things, but he also clearly is like a hit or miss director. And so when he directs the final... Why are you looking like that? He made good episodes. Watch.
Oh my god! Okay,
bro, his Stranger Things episodes are actually good.
That's like an episode of TV. That's not on the same level as like an actual movie.
All right. Then he's hit or miss on TV, and he missed on 7. All right, and he kind of missed on 6, but not nearly as much. He missed on 7, but he normally with Stranger Things, at least he was doing pretty well. So it's like it's tough. I don't know.
7 got review bombed.
It did get review bombed as well, and I think that's a fair thing to do.
It's not the dip in quality. If there's a dip in quality, I disagree. I think
there is.
It's not. It's not like 3% worse overall.
I would say it's
not 30% worse. I mean,
the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones was pretty much so undeniably high that it's like
it was so peak.
To go down was like. I mean, it's like falling off of a cliff.
Have you guys watched House of the Dragon?
No.
Yeah, garbage.
My dad's a huge Game of Thrones nerd. He doesn't like House of the Dragon.
I've given up on the Game of Thrones universe.
It's written by Stan Twitter users, and I'm not kidding you. There's
I gotta watch this shit.
There are scenes going on in season 2 that are very clearly written by people in fandom.
Sam, thoughts on Byler? It's so ass. It's such a. I cannot believe that a horror show about monsters and the supernatural shit somehow is getting boiled down to who's in love with who, and also they happen to take a very clearly straight character and be like, well, he's actually gay. And he's actually making this whole time, even though he's been in a relationship with the girl the whole time.
It's like they're making like their horror monster show into like iCarly or some shit.
I am literally bisexual, man, and I'm telling you for a fact that Mike is not gay. He doesn't like men. He would have said something by now. And like
They're still coping. They're still coping.
They're still coping. They're like, there's gonna be an epilogue. Oh my god, Gustavo! They're saying that there's gonna be an epilogue at the end of the show where Mike and Will get together after 11 dies.
Oh my god!
They said that. They said that D&D made the show purposely bad this season.
Yeah, they're also saying that like Netflix like tampered with the show and removed like hours and hours of footage.
Oh my! Why do you guys like get so like angry when I say I don't have interest in the show and then you complain about it?
Because in my genuine opinion, I do think that every season of the show, possibly including this one, but probably not, every single season of the show has been at least good. I just think it is. I thought it was going to be a really interesting finale, and I'm just disappointed. I mean, honestly, like I would probably not rate the season that low. It's probably like a 6, but it's just that like that's not what you want from a finale season, man.
To be honest, I do think D&D are basically among the same tier of writers as like Benioff and Wise. No disrespect to those guys, but like when they ran out of material and George like stopped working on the show, I mean, it was awful.
It's hard, but it's also like difficult. Like if you're in regards to the Game of Thrones guys, like it is hard to be like, oh yeah, like we're gonna have books ready for you to pulp, and then like, oh, we actually, I haven't written my fucking novel yet. I mean, so
they also voided the most interesting plot point of the books post season 4.
Well, don't count out HBO's spin-off potential. They might still make something in between that covers it.
No, they can't.
Like they literally rewrote it.
No, because like what happens in the books is like this guy claiming to be Aegon Targaryen basically is getting ready to like raid King's Landing and like take Cersei and Tommen off the throne, and like the big thing that's going to happen is like it's fake Aegon. He's not actually Aegon Targaryen. That's a theory, but it's like Aegon and Daenerys are going to meet at King's Landing, and that's basically where the book's going to go differently than the story in the show.
And so it doesn't happen that way.
Not at all.
So you just can't do it. So what movie are we talking about?
Do you think that the last Game of Thrones book is ever going to release?
No.
Well, there's 2 left, so definitely not.
Well, okay, I gave it an 8 out of 10. By the way, I give Gosford an 8 out of 10. We're actually going to fucking talk about the movie. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, look, I think it was probably the least interesting movie that we watched this week or this episode. I don't think it's that crazy to say. For me, at least.
Well, we spent a whole like segment talking about fucking Stranger Things.
Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason.
It's because there's no reason. No, there wasn't.
We were more interested in talking about Stranger Things.
Gustavo, all of us.
Gustavo, what are you playing right now?
He's playing Cookie Clicker. I heard him.
Bro, I've had it running this entire time.
All right, bro. All right.
I've had it running this entire time.
Let's wrap it up.
So I gave this a 6.
Gustavo also gave it 40 billion cookies.
Gustavo, did you not also give this a 6?
I did, yes.
Sam, what'd you give it? You didn't give it a rating. 6?
Okay. I gave it a 6, yeah.
So, yeah, the average is 3.7. So I don't fucking know, man. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. The Celtics are playing right now. I'm trying to watch that. Like, bro, chill on the Celtics, bro. You're a Nuggets fan. I guess I'll actually give you props. That's a good team to root for.
You know what's crazy? My good buddy Leon is a Celtics fan.
No. I actually love that speed gif, bro. That was so good.
Every speed gif is.
That's true, and they don't burn out. Like
Harmony Korine calling him the Tarkovsky of our time.
Yeah, he's the new Tarkovsky, bro.
Legendary status.
Man.
Anyway, we have no idea what we're. Oh yeah, next episode is going to be our Star Trek episode, so y'all be pumped for that. I am definitely not still in the first season of that show that I was on the whole time.
Okay, so here's the thing: we are never watching fucking Star Trek.
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a running joke that we have. That we say the next episode is the Star Trek episode.
Gustavo, just remove them from the watch list at this point. Like
no.
Okay.
I'm I'm gonna finish it eventually.
It's gonna be fucking 2028.
Eventually.
It's gonna be 2028.
It might be longer. It might be longer.
It'll be 2020. It'll be 2030. The podcast has stopped.
Which comes out first, Brave and the Bold or Star Trek episode? Who knows?
And for the Star Trek episode, we have every previous guest appear to review one of the movies with
us.
It's
our end game. This is what we've been building towards.
So Sam.
Yes. Yeah.
Why did you like Fire and Ash so much?
Are we gonna talk about Avatar here?
Fuck it, really. Why the fuck did you like it so much, man?
It's our podcast, man. We can end this thing whenever. We can stop it whenever. It doesn't. I mean,
you're gonna keep going because why the fuck did you give it? You gave it a perfect score. Like
I liked Avatar: Fire and Ash. I gave it 3.5. I thought it was good.
I thought it pretty much.
It's Way of the Water too.
It basically blockbuster filming. Like it certainly rehashes. I think it's not.
It's like basically a remake. It's basically a remake.
Actually, I disagree with that. To be honest,
that is not true. I think it's a sequel that carries over a lot of the same themes. I think calling it a remake is ridiculous.
There are like moments in Fire and Ash that I'm like, is this not literally just the exact same scene as like something in Way of Water? Like there were like
it's called paralleling, dumbass.
Literally,
it's parallels.
It's like Star Wars.
No, it's like a parallel. What are you talking about, Star Wars?
Or it's just like they're just like reusing assets because they're fucking lazy. How about that? They're reusing CGI assets.
Do you really think James Cameron is lazy?
If you're gonna like remake fucking Way and Water and call it Fire and Ash,
hold on, Gustavo,
people in it.
Gustavo, what the hell did you give this movie?
I gave it a 1.5 out of 5.
Let's look at other movies that Gustavo has rated at a 1.5 out of 5.
Okay, all right. Honestly, this is fair. We have done this to Brayden in the past.
You literally have done it to me in the past, and I think it's.
Give me an example.
I'm pulling it up.
There's a. I mean,
no. Give me an example of us doing this to you, Brayden.
To be honest, Gustavo,
you literally do this every single time I rate a movie that you like low. And you're like, oh, it's better than this one? Oh, it's better than this one? And you'll go in my comment section.
Like Lilo and Stitch 3.5.
This is the same damn thing.
Lilo and Stitch 3.5.
Gustavo, this is the same damn thing for you.
Okay, but that's like, literally you gave the live action Lilo and Stitch 3.5. Like, come on.
I think a big thing is that
you gave the Black Phone 2 a 1.5. Is this movie on the same level as the Black Phone 2?
They're two different movies.
They both came out this. Okay, fine.
They're two different movies.
You gave the Long Walk a 1.5.
That's actually a pretty fair comparison. That's not one to be like.
I think I'm more interested in the characters and the family dynamic than most people are.
What do you think was Spider?
Yeah, Spider. I hate Spider in this movie.
I don't know what you mean. Spider is like you said he was in it for like 10 minutes. He's definitely in it for like the entire time.
Did I say Spider was in it for 10 minutes?
I thought you said that he like disappeared.
I said like the fire people were barely in it. Like the fire and
that's what
like
you meant.
Plan. I mean, they were in it.
You gave highest to lowest of 1.5.
Because it was.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's a fair rating, but is it on the same level as Avatar: Fire and Ash?
They're different movies that I dislike for different reasons.
Yes. Gustavo, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but were you like offended by Fire and Ash? Like personally? Did it personally offend you? Like because it just basically felt like it was a waste of your time?
You gave Cat 4 the same rating.
Some scenes, a lot of scenes in Fire and Ash, I would say really like offended me, I guess. Just like felt like unnecessary. And Spider's performance offended me because I think he's like really bad in the movie. I thought he was like decent in Way of Water. This movie, he was fucking like he was so hard to root for. Like it was so hard to enjoy scenes with him.
You gave Joker 2 the same rating as Avatar: Fire and Ash, bro. What are we doing?
Okay, I'll lower the rating for that. I'll lower the rating for Joker 2. There.
Why are you if you upped Avatar: Fire and Ash by 1.5 star, I wouldn't even say a word. I wouldn't even say a word. I'd be like, you know what, Houston, fuck with it. I don't say a word about Tommy. Tommy gave it a 2.5. I don't give a shit. You gave it.
I didn't fuck with it.
You gave it a 1.5.
Brayden,
I didn't fuck with it.
VFX alone must get it past that. Are you kidding me?
I saw it already in the last movie.
I'm not. To be honest,
all of the revolutionary VFX in Fire and Ash, I saw in Way of Water already. I already saw it. I already saw the underwater mocap.
Ever like it again? It's argument. I can't see it again.
I think. Honestly, I feel like Avatar 4 might be more.
I think I'll like Avatar 4 more. I will probably most likely like.
There's an interesting thing that someone said that if you supercut 90 minutes of Fire and Ash into Way of the Water, it could probably stand as a 4-hour movie, 4.5 hour movie.
It could be a great movie
and still be pretty solid. For me, I'm really interested in the family dynamic. I actually really like. I really like Kiri. I really like Loak. I really like
Kiri. Oh my god!
I vibe
I don't. She's 80 years old playing a teenager. She doesn't sound like a teenager. It's so my god, Took is the most annoying little shit I've ever fucking met in my life. Took is so fucking annoying, bro.
Isn't she played by Sigourney Weaver?
Yes, Kiri is played by Sigourney Weaver. But she's like a teenager in Avatar.
Why the hell did he cast like that? Why the hell did Gene Kamen cast?
It's like she's like her own daughter or clone thing. I don't even fucking know.
She's Pandora Jesus.
Yeah, basically.
It's like she's like her own immaculate conception child.
She's a clone.
She's a clone. Yeah, it's like
you can still recast if the person's younger in the clone being cloned.
Sam Worthington and Stephen Lang are like beast mode actors. Like
Sam Worthington?
Fine. They do well with what they have, but they just have most of the characters.
Lang, I'll agree
really
with. I'll agree with Lang. I think Sam Worthington is just whatever. I think he's just a whatever actor.
I think Quaritch in this movie. I think it sucks that Spider is like a character because I think the relationship that he has with Spider, Quaritch does with Spider, it makes him more interesting. It gives him a different dimension. But it sucks because Spider's just I don't like seeing him on the screen. And I hate his performance. I hate his acting. It's just not good. And it's weird seeing him walk around all naked and stuff, half naked. And it's I know the Na'vi are half naked, but they're blue CGI people. He's Jack Campion's a real guy. So it's bro, put some fucking clothes on. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You all right, white boy.
And
that was really the ending of the movie.
It was kind of the end of the movie. With that, we're gonna close the podcast because goddamn, this is easily our longest episode ever.
3 out of 10 for Avatar 3.
We didn't really rate it. This isn't a movie that technically counts. We just kind of rambled about it.
0 out of 10. I give it a 0 out of 10.
Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching. I'm not giving. I gave it a 7. Everyone, calm down. I gave it a 7. This is not a movie I'm putting in the title.
If we average it out, we have me with the 10, Ben with the 0, Gustavo with the 3, and Brayden with the 7. You're basically
we're not counting Bray. We're not counting Ben's score.
It's mid. We gave it a 5 out of 10. Yay! We gave it a 5 out of 10.
We're not counting Ben's score. That helps your average if we don't count Ben's score.
That's true. I think Gustavo is very clearly in the minority here, but I also think he likes operating it.
From the minority.
As Brayden would say,
are you calling Gustavo a minority right now?
The average of Fire and Ash on Letterboxd is the same as Way of the Water at 3.6.
It's going down. It was at 3.7 before. It's going down.
It is going down, but I don't know how much it'll go down by. So
I don't know. Read Silent Dawn's review. That's why I like it so much.
I like it more than the first Avatar, by the way.
Yeah, same.
Okay, just shut it.
But you like Avatar 2 more?
The first Avatar is just the best.
2, 3, 1, right? That's your rating? 2, 3, 1?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we linked. We actually linked. Let's go.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, all that shit. We'll see you guys in 3 weeks.
We're talking to nobody.
Shut up, bro! It's a podcast. People will discover this later on because
fucking buzzkill, bro.
Because Sam's genius will go through and then we'll get 500 views. Watch.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody.